Don't worry, chat. I'm gonna get in this game and eat and not leave crumbs. Joke's on them. I can get a PBJ for like $2. Hot take, chat. I'm not really a big PBJ guy. What am I shooting here? Is that a shotgun? What is that? Spitmile blaster. I'll eat a PBJ if it's handed to me, and I won't be angry about it. God damn, y'all are popping the fuck off. That was an actual purchase too. That's $50 in Batrac. Liberty Media Corporation Series C Liberty Braves common stock. I have no fucking clue. Consumer services, movies, and entertainment. It says, oh, congratulations, you are now a partial owner of the Atlanta Braves. Well, shit. I'm gonna feel real conflicted. If, like, the Phillies go up against the Braves, or the Rangers aren't gonna go to the World Series. I didn't get into PBs and Js until I was an adult. By the way, don't let me just gloss over this. Thank y'all. That's, I mean, let no Taffy lose sight of the fact that while we're memeing, this is still $150 worth of recommendations. A not insignificant amount. I will say if they get close enough, this is actually a halfway decent weapon. A lot of stagger on it, which I feel like I might have been undervaluing. Yeah, Alicane, Rusty, Rapid, Jiminy Christmas. I mean, like, again, it's one of those situations where I know we're gonna keep fiddling with it and playing with it until we go blind. You know what I mean? But at the same time, like, I really felt like we probably got most of our meme bullshit out of the way early. Nope, incorrect. I was incorrect. You ever been wrong before, Timmy? Dad's been wrong before. Like, one time I built this website that allowed people to recommend stocks for me with their own money. Not only was I shocked because it worked, but it worked the second day too. Did they ever say why? They never said why they spent any money at my channel, Timmy. Can I go back to class now? I don't even know which class you came from, Timmy. I just needed to talk to someone for that. Kid, I thank you. I needed this. Where's the fucking key to that door? Down low to the right? I was gonna say, I'll find it eventually. You know I'm not gonna leave until I find it. Aha! Ow. Nope. I need my dash. Yeah, Rusty, Alicane, and Rapid. Thank you so much. Yeah, like you know, I think it's just a textural thing. Just the jelly feels so wet. I'm not super here for it, you know. Hello. Oh man, do I have the fucking setup for y'all? Oh, that one got me. Good for you. I gotta say, of all the times that those assholes have bum rushed me, this shotgun, like, this was the time. Hello? Oh man, I can't wait to fuck you up. Did I hit him? I did not. Staggered. Staggered. Y'all. I may have to make a formal apology to the shotgun people. The Braves are now included in a holding company called Limited Braves Group Batrac. It's not just a stock that tracks the finances of the baseball team. However, the real estate developments around the Braves Stadium, called Battery Atlanta, are also included in the holdings. I do like me some real estate. I do like me some real estate. Hey, Justin, what's going on? I feel terrible, Justin, that this thing that I built... Oh, I don't have the thing. Suck. Oh, that'd be so good. I feel terrible that I firmly believe that I have built a thing that you cannot use. I have built a cool toy that is absolutely valueless to you because of exactly who your audience is. There was a part of me that like, oh shit, I didn't mean to come back down here. I do want to find my way to this stupid chest wherever it is. How set are the levels in this? Is it all crafted? Okay, so it's like Isaac. It's comparable to Isaac in the fact that, like, I see rooms and go, I understand this room's layout. This room makes sense to me. I've seen it before. Oh, shit. There's a lot of rooms and floors that I'd look at it and go, I totally get what this is and what it wants me to do. And now I've seen where that thing is. I've seen where that chest is. I can go get it. I just have to drop down to it. But they do kind of shuffle them and drop them in different places. So, oh shit, there we go. Wound Seekers. We do 30% more damage to targets that are weak. Love that. Alright, I think we got everything from here, and now we can get on out. Late spring, we take the horses to the mountains to a wild chokecherry and currant berry patch we know of. We bring it home and make the best jam on the planet with them. I need to send you a jar of it. Yeah, I'm down. I've found that I really like, what did I leave down there? I really like food stuff that, is kind of gritty. So like, I like fig and like currant, mulberry. I don't know what chokecherries are. I do have to admit that I feel like their marketing team could have done better. That's right up there with like rapeseed oil. Like, I feel like we probably could have chosen a different name. But I'm sure they probably taste great. Okay, back isn't blown up yet. No, but we did just pump $150 through it, and it seems to have held up okay. I'm checking on it real quick. I think that the safeguards that you implemented have worked, Rory. Yeah, I think the safeguards you've implemented have worked because I don't see actual movement yet, which is good. It's what was supposed to happen. Because we're waiting on those the deposits to go through. Oh, there it is. Reactive stabilizers. 95% chance to avoid being knocked down. Love it. I'll do one more, and then depending on if it gives us something good, I may gamble again. Yeah, shield vial's fine. I'll do one. Oh, we didn't get punished. I'll do two. Collect artifacts. How much is this one? 175. You know, whatever. Maybe it hit. Like, let's roll the dice. Worst case scenario is we miss. We missed. It's okay. We can afford to take it with us. Oh. Ah, shit. I didn't have to use that. Oh, well. What's it go to now? Yeah, we're done. We're done. We've spent our budget. I think we go this way. I think Justin hit us with the A and then bounced, or is in hardcore lurk mode. Oh, lads. Do I ever need your obolites? Ooh, Billy. Is that an artifact? Yeah, we're getting the astronaut figurine ASAP. I just straight up saved my run before. They're wild cherry, great flavor to them. It can be a bit bitter like rhubarb. They pair awesome with sweet fruits like strawberries and bring new depths to both fruits. I love rhubarb. I love a little sour and bitter mixed in with the sweet. I don't like cloying, but man, do I love complex. I love complex and sweet dessert, or complex and layered desserts. I can't really deal with. I can't really deal too much with overly cloying or incredibly rich. I got hit like a dummy. Oh, Jesus Christ, this guy. You know, shotgun, I may have been unfair to you. Perhaps I judged you too harshly, daughter. What the fuck was that noise? Oh, it's just one of those dipshit guys who can't do damage. Oh, you tricksy hobbit. I gotta say, I'm warming up to the shotgun. I don't think it would work in a boss fight, but I ain't mad at it. Plus, Narrow Maw, I think, is bringing all those shots in close to each other. Let's see, did this go from health to segments? No. Alright, well, I'll leave that there for now. Depends on how close you are to the boss. I'm not going to be that close. Alright, secondary explosion, let's work you up. I don't think I'm missing. I was missing a sliver of health. But now that my health's full, does that become a big chonker? Does that become a big chonker of an upgrade? Sure as shit does. Alright. Bless. Yeah, White Magnet. What was this other thing? Oh, I thought I saw another gun laying around, but I guess I didn't. Proficiency upgrade. I think what am I fucking with here when it comes to my alt? Blast shell. Alright, well. Wendy's is running a 1-cent burger special till June 1st. I don't have any lunch plans. Maybe, well, I don't want to get Wendy's from my Wendy's, though. My Wendy's is fucking rough, man. My Wendy's, Justin and I have agreed that our Wendy's has to be a front for a criminal organization. There's just no other explanation for it. Well, that's what I'm saying is maybe I can have it delivered from a different Wendy's farther away. Why? For whatever reason, that particular Wendy's, man, they just give, like, listen, I'm not faulting anybody who works at a Wendy's or a fast food joint for not feeling it and giving it their all, you know? I'm not with a rare exception of like Whataburger and maybe Jack in the Box to a lesser extent. I'm not like a big corporate bootlicker. I understand those places pay garbage and expect you to give a damn. I get it. But the place that I've been getting Wendy's from for the last couple of years sent me a chicken patty that wasn't cooked, like a fried chicken sandwich that like was crispy on the outside but crunchy in the meat because it was raw and was like weirdly sweet. Oh, I do need to go back and buy that statue. You're absolutely right. It's a place that between Wendy's and Treatstream, was responsible for sending me the 5-hour-old order that not only did I not get notified that it showed up, but like it was 2 hours late, and then they made it, brought it to my house, didn't give me any sort of alert, and then set it on my porch where it sat for another 2 hours. And then the fucking pièce de résistance was that I went and got a haircut a couple of months ago and said, you know what? Maybe it's different if I just walk in there. And so I went in there to get breakfast because people are like, yo, Wendy's breakfast is actually pretty fire. And I was like, I do love me a fast food breakfast. I walked in there and looked around and was just like, I don't see anybody. And I was like, chat knows that I'm getting my hair cut, but every minute I'm standing here, I'm running later for my stream. So I'm standing there and I'm like, all right, hello. And I kind of give a little, pat on the, what is going on? There we go. I give it like a little pat on the counter. Hello? Excuse me? Nothing. Nobody. And I finally, after a little while, like I genuinely thought to myself, how much trouble could I get in if I get behind the counter and just grab some food and then leave like a 20 on the counter? And then I realized that like Noah would be fucking livid with me. And so I left. And as I left, oh, he didn't fall off. Cool. As I left, I found one employee. I found one employee who was working, and she was sitting out in her car, vaping, watching TikTok on her phone. So, and and Justin has had comparable experiences from the same place. So we've just come to the conclusion that we low-key think this just has to be some sort of, like, front for organized crime. Like, we can't conceive of anything else it could possibly be. You know what? I don't wanna. You guys are doing great. That's a lot to navigate. Oh, this guy's back. Come around the corner, asshole. Show yourself. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh my god, he's getting healed. I'm such a dumb idiot. Alright, now we wait. I gotta get those up lights fast. There used to be a Taco Bell near me that was like that. Broke my heart too because I love breakfast country wraps. Our Taco Bell's like that too. Our Taco Bell is equally terrible, which sucks because Amber and the boys really like Taco Bell. I think Justin really likes Taco Bell too, but he's had bad experiences there. Hello? Yeah, I like a good projectile portal. Is that ground out there? Can I get to that? There's no way. Okay, that's fake ground. I don't know why, but all the Wendy's near me seem to have flipping employees. I don't blame them because I'd hate to work for Wendy's, but it always seems like their bar for hiring someone is lower than McDonald's. I have not had Sonic breakfast. So, like, yeah, if I decided to dick around with Wendy's for lunch today, I would see if I could force it to order from a place farther away, even if it costs more. And I wouldn't really know exactly what to order. Ah, fuck me. You're in my house now, asshole. Ooh, he's in my house. He's all up in my business. These fucking assholes, man. I am. Yeah? Bet it seemed like a good idea at the time, didn't it, dipsticks? Yeah, the Taco Bell near me, I went to breakfast there. I mean, I've told all these stories, but I've told fucking all my stories at this point. I went to that Taco Bell near-ish me. Went there, got into the drive-through lane. Got into the drive-through lane, and a lady gets on the intercom and goes, good morning, welcome to Taco Bell, how can I help you? And I said, hi, I'd like to order breakfast. And she goes, okay, great, what can I get for you? And I said, I don't see it on the menu, do I have to look it up on my phone? Y'all are still serving, right? And she goes, oh, 1 second. And a dude walks out with keys and goes, sorry, I'm not from this store, but they really don't have their shit together. One moment. Takes his keys, pops open the underside of the sign in the drive-thru, pulls out the signs that say, what breakfast is, puts those into place and goes, here you go, man, my bad, our bad. I was like, oh, no worries, man, I appreciate you hooking me up. And then I ordered not a particularly complicated breakfast. And they had me pull around and wait in the parking lot so that they could keep people moving through and I guess mark me as tended to. So they could keep their I was the only person in the thing for a while. So I'm sitting out there, she brings me out a bag, and I mean, I only had like 3 things in it. So I get the bag with the 3 things in it. I go, all right, thank you. And I start to back out to leave because it's been 15, 20 minutes. And she comes running out again and goes, almost forgot your hash browns. And I was like, I was the only person here for 15 minutes. I was the only person here for 15 minutes and you still almost forgot my fucking hash browns? Like, what is going on? So, yeah, the Taco Bell and Wendy's, like, there's a bunch of other stuff near me that's fine. There's a bunch of other stuff near me and Justin that's totally fine. But those 2 franchises near us fucking suck, dude. There's a Wendy's near me. My old job was atrocious. Not nearly as bad as yours, but pretty fucking bad. Went to Taco Bell once. The dude walked out without his food or a refund. Told his break was only an hour and he had no more time. Taco Bell that we order from has gotten the order right maybe once. Doesn't matter if it's DoorDash or Grubhub. The Taco Bell near us is so bad that, like, it's Amber's version of Panda. It's the place that she loves unconditionally, or loved unconditionally. The Taco Bell near us is so bad that we ordered fast food from Taco Bell, Amber's favorite place at the time. We told the boys we're getting fast food for dinner, sat down like a $25 bag of Taco Bell. They go to work on it, get a couple of bites in, and literally go, "Hey, Dad, is it cool?" Ah, shit. If we don't eat this and just have a PB&J instead. They went and made sandwiches. Oh my God. They went and made sandwiches because to them it was more palatable than the fast food we bought. Because the Taco Bell that day was that particularly bad. Fast food so bad, kids would rather have a healthy alternative. I walked into the Waffle House once. The waiter says no one showed up tonight. The cook's my cousin who doesn't work here. You good with that? Yeah, I'm down. If you can just get it like right, roughly. That's all the accuracy I'm looking for. Oh, did I Obolite magnet? Because that would have been cool. I don't know if this guy's glitched or what. Oh my God, there's another one? Are you fucking with me right now? Did I just not finish you before? Oh, that's what it was. You just didn't die the way a dickhead does. Very selfish. I don't know why that dude's glitched out, but I'm here for it. New Spitmile Blaster, huh? Secondary Explosion is what we got, not Obolite Magnet. We have a combo Taco Bell KFC that's terrible. You never get your order right and it's a shitty building. That sucks. I don't need Long John Silver's, man. I got Captain D's. That shit hits every time. Yeah, food's so bad, my children gave up on fast food and asked if they could just make a PB&J instead. I felt terrible, man, because if I had gotten Panda and it was that bad, I would be racked with sadness. I would be beside myself with grief. I've only had Panda go wrong once or twice, and I blame it on the locations. But yeah, if I ever had Panda that didn't hit so bad that me and the kids all went, "How do you guys feel about cereal?" And they went, "Yeah, cereal's good," and we threw it all out, you'd have to talk me off the ledge. It's just a slightly better, like, honestly, it also depends, Justin. It depends on what you get. Because I got their fish sandwich. Because at the time, like, Popeyes had their fish sandwich, and so all the TikTokers were going through and trying all the fish sandwiches. And I was like, ah, shit, I gotta go try this fish sandwich. I was like, Captain D's does fish exclusively. You know, it's gotta be good. Their fish sandwich was ridiculously mid. Oh, shit. You know what? Maybe we can wait to do that one. That is an awful lot of room in there. That said... Oh, Billy. Man, I don't like this room. This room doesn't give much. If that fabricator spits out an artifact, maybe I'm down. But it always just spits out some half-assed consumable. If I had, like, leeching rounds or something, I'd consider it. But I do not have leeching rounds. And I'm fighting for this health out here. That... The fuck is in here? Oh, right. Yeah, like the next time that we're chilling and like doing a fire and shooting the shit, we should order a shitload of Captain D's and just house it. Every piece of fish and shrimp from there is basically just a ridiculously good deep fried conveyance vehicle for malt vinegar and cocktail sauce. Oh, right. So you got a phone call right as you came in before. I built a tool that caught NL's attention. But I feel bad because I don't think it would help you. I don't think setting up a situation, I don't know, I've been wrong with your audience before. They fucking crushed it on your subathon. But there's genuinely a part of me that's like, I don't know that Justin's audience wants to buy him, make him Mr. Stock Guy. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I genuinely was in a place where I was like, alright, I think I got a pretty good read on Justin's chat. They want him to succeed, but they don't want him to be a corpo sellout dickhead about it. And then the subathon hit, and they kept you live for a month, and they were just like, we all gotta get extra jobs to make sure that Justin stays live. This shit's the greatest. And I was like, wait, what? Wait, what? Cash in your 401ks, you idiots. Capitalism's a lie. We're gonna send Justin places. Wait, what? Didn't you guys just say, yo, Taffy, I got an idea. Fuck off. We're not talking to you. Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right. Listen, I stepped out of my lane and I fucking regret it. You're right. You're right. As you were. As you were. Fucking have fun. Go nuts. I don't give a shit. So yeah, every time I think I've got a read on your channel, they do something that surprises me. So I think so long as I never put it on them that they're like responsible to do anything for you, I might take that. As long as I never put it on them that they're supposed to do something, or that I expect them to do something, I think I'll be okay. Dude, I hid view, like, no bullshit. I hid view count. Oh, you prick. Just die. I hid the view count off of my channel for Minecraft because I had to hit performance metrics to get my full payout for the Twitch contract. And I have never put it back on. That's not to say I don't monitor. About once a month I go into Sully Gnome. About once a month I go into Sully Gnome and go, well, how we doing? And Sully Gnome, and you know what else is funny? Because I have viewership off, another thing that tells me how good I am or am not doing is the bounty board. Because if they offer me 120 bucks for a bounty, then I know we've been killing it with viewership. If they offer me 80 bucks for a bounty, it might be time to crack open the analytics and think about what games I'm playing. If they offer me 60 bucks for a bounty, I might have to start looking for a job. I realize that part of the reason that I don't know that I don't know that that's the most completely healthy way to handle that. I'm no dietitian, but I don't know that it's super healthy to say, you know, I was eating real healthy when I was working 14-hour days, but then I started taking time for myself. I know, idiot, right? And during that time, I'm like feeding myself. I'm like nourishing myself. And I don't know about you, but I took a long, hard look in the mirror and told myself, this shit has to stop. This shit cannot be allowed to go on. That's a door. Billy. There are still very many of them. two less now. God damn, chill, daddy. This absolutely cannot be allowed to continue. We don't take acid pool parasites anymore. I've learned my lesson. That's not real. We'll go down there in a second. What am I not? Up. Up, up. There we go. Speaking of, Justin, apparently if you order from Wendy's today, I would just go out of my way to make sure it's not our Wendy's. If you order from Wendy's today, you get a junior bacon cheeseburger for a penny. I'm probably going to have to investigate that. I'm just going to have to try to force Grubhub or DoorDash or whoever to, not send it to where we live, or not send it from the one close to us. I'm on a hard fast food ban. Yeah. I get it. I should be. I want to lose weight before Italy, but now there's a part of me that's just kind of written it off because I'm like, there's no way. There's no way I lose weight in 12 days, so I might as well just fucking throw caution to the wind. I shouldn't just give up like that, but, you know. This leopard's not changing his spots. Oh shit. Yep, I read that loud and clear. I put on enough weight since March that it's terms of service for me to say anything else. Yeah, you can't even insinuate that you want a terms of service yourself in Minecraft anymore. Will the Wendy's discount work on Grubhub? Usually Grubhub sets the price unless there's a contract between the two companies. I have no idea. Oh shit, I need this. I don't need this, but I want this. I've seen enough orange shit on this run to know that we can use it. Yeah, Justin's thing has been saying, man, I want to read terms of service to people so hard sometimes. I'm like, I like that. I can get behind that. I need that deposit to alpaca to process. Damn! Chat, listen. This retirement thing went... I mean, like, honestly, right? We can't just sit and watch it. It's not healthy. But this retirement thing went public yesterday. And on top of the $2,500 in stock, as of today, the whole portfolio is up $33. Oh, that's just like an endless fabricator. Good grief. I don't know. I just think that's real cool. I mean, like, obviously, but, like, still. Not only is it working, but, like, it's working to the benefit of the streamer. And, frankly, to, Noah, who basically took his compensation in... Noah, who took his compensation in if you sell, I want a percentage. And I was like, that's totally fine. He's got no flat fee. Rory took a flat fee, but I think we're going to do... We haven't really tagged that down, but I think in order to keep him interested in continuing to work on it, at least from a financial standpoint, we might work out something like that with him as well. Oh, Twiggy Wings, thank you. I've been begging for this to be made. Like, listen, I've paid Noah a compliment, so now I get to drag him. Those are the rules. Oh God, we could actually, if we get a halfway decent weapon, we got two of those guys we can bring back to life and get a shitload of ether. Oh, it's dicey though, because they're mean as shit. Is this the right one? No, I don't want to go that way. I want to go to the teleporter. I've said a nice thing about Noah, so now I get to drag him a little bit. In 2018, before all the GameStop shit happened, I had this idea at the same time that my high rollers were coming online. Like, the moment that I was starting to see high rollers, I was like, oh shit, this could be a thing. Like, this would be like, ooh boy, this could be a thing. Nate couldn't do it. He was elbows deep in pretzel. I didn't have any other friends who could really do it. at the time. I didn't have the network in place. I wasn't an established streamer. I was a dude who streamed quite a bit, but nobody knew me as somebody who knew how to make money on the platform. I certainly didn't have a reputation for, like, taking care of business. This is just a free repairs augment, huh? Nice. So I basically said, like, it seems to almost 6 years ago, I said, it seems to me that there are people who genuinely care whether or not that's a parasite. There are some people who genuinely care whether or not I, like, make money off of this and survive doing it. Like, there are people who are genuinely bothered about whether or not I earn a decent living doing this. And I was like, those same people, I bet, could be convinced to just bullshit and roll the dice on something like this. So I went to Noah and I was like, I want this. I asked Noah 6 years ago. 5 years ago, Noah said, nah, man, it's too complicated. No one's going to build that for you. And I was like, so that's just it? And he was like, I mean, unless you know of somebody who will build this for you, but I don't think we're going to be able, like, listen, I think I would just give up on that, because I don't think you're going to be able to get anyone interested in it. I don't think you're going to be able to talk anyone into building it, or you know, maybe you may not even be able to, like, convince anyone to spend money on it. So, like, you know, let's shift our focus to things we can accomplish. To my dismay, the GameStop thing happened 2 years later. And the realization that hit me was that we had just had a gruesome activation with GameSpot. Sorry, we had just had a grueling activation with GameStop, where they made fulfillment of what they owed chat a nightmare. Same thing with Airbnb. And if I had had this back then, I could see people having bought me what at the time was like $1.50 or $1.75 shares of GameStop just to get under my skin, right before it had jumped up to like 150 some odd bucks a share. And you know me, chat, the moment it hit something as grisly as like 100% markup, or sorry, like 1,000% markup, I'm not HODL, diamond hands. I would have offloaded that shit so fast it would have made you dizzy. I would have gotten rid of that so quick. But diamond hands to the moon. Yeah, you know what? I think instead, I'm just gonna buy a new luxury car. Thank you, though. Ryan, what's going on, homeboy? Now that all the gambling streams are banned, what a perfect time. Well, first, Noah was wrong. That's the initial realization. It's so funny because what year did GameStop happen? What year specifically did GameStop happen? I thought there was another one. Another yellow place. Was it 2020 that happened? So 2020 happened. 2022, suddenly Noah was reinvested in this idea. When GameStop happened, Noah suddenly went, you know, this might have merit. You know, I've been thinking about that stock thing that you were talking about, and after a little more consideration, it might have legs. Oh yeah? Mightn't it have legs? But then it didn't matter because Nate couldn't do it. Which, you know. I've had a lot of conversations with entrepreneurs over the years who were just like, yeah, sure. Everybody who's got an asshole has an idea. Ideas look awesome on bar napkins, but they don't make you any money. And I was like, but I have an asshole and a bar napkin. Noah, introduce yourself. This is my asshole. And this is my bar napkin. Please help me. But Nate couldn't do it. Nate couldn't do it because, quite frankly, his contract with Songtrader forbade him from starting any new projects like this. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to find... There are two things I wanted to find, and I'm struggling with both. I just don't want to... I don't want to run the long way around to anything, but at the same time, like... I'm wasting so much time here. I just want the fucking teleporter, man. So then I lost Nate and he couldn't do it, and then my financial advisor said absolutely not. And then Santa said absolutely not. And so I had to find Rory. And Rory, like, I threw it out there kind of as a Hail Mary where I was like, you know, Rory, like, knows me from Stream and knows me from Pretzel. And a couple of phone calls and the spreadsheet and all that jazz, but, like, Rory doesn't, like, know me. I was like, I don't know that he's gonna want to jump in on this thing where it's just this monster undertaking that everyone else said no to. But I showed up and I was honest and I was like, hey man, listen, like, you strike me as being the smartest coder I've bumped into since Nate. And Nate can't do this but has said he wishes he could. Do you have any interest in building this thing with me? And I expected him to be like, nah, man, that's a huge undertaking. There's no way. But yeah, to my surprise, he was like, absolutely. I am way on board, and I'm flattered that you thought of me. And I was like, what do you mean flattered that I thought of you? You are the list. Who else am I going to think of? Like, if you say, I was like, I don't know if you realize what kind of power you wield over me. But if you say no, I'm just plumb fucked. Yeah, I was gonna say, every... There we go. Saved ourselves a malfunction right there. I was like, every impressive company that I've ever noticed or seen has someone like Rory or Nate. But I've seen almost no companies that are super successful that don't have a Rory or a Nate or a Santa behind them. Or a fucking Barry who does stuff for like Sacriel, among others, but Barry we've decided is like European Nate, or to be completely fair, Nate is like American Barry. Doing one more. Obolite repair, Obolite replace. Oh shit! And three melee kills, not bad. Not a bad one to get. The diamond hands bullshit was just what rich people told everyone to jack up the price so they could dump and make cash. Yeah, that's like, if that had happened to me, the moment, I probably wouldn't have gotten max value out of it, because the moment that you looked at me and said, you could pay your house off in cash, I'd have been like, I'm fucking sold. What else do you need me to sign? Alright, so I want to be back in this place. Why can't they just put these things in, like, convenient locations? You could be Scottish, Nate. Yeah, I have to say that, like, I find it for our sake very compelling. I find it for our sake very compelling that Nate took such an interest in it that it went live, that he stress tested it. So Nate originally, chat, wanted to do it. He said of all the ideas that I had, that this one was the only one he really gave a shit about. Because, like, other things like, oh, dude, I want to redo a good version of Treat Stream. He's like, well, that already exists. And I was like, yeah, but it's bad. And he was like, maybe it's bad because it can't be built better. I was like, who are you? What are you even talking about? And he was just like, I don't know. Just saying maybe. And I was like, I mean, I guess maybe. Whoops. Gotta stop doing that. Is no one coming to fight me? Normally you guys pop up and fight me here. I do want to switch to that modified sidearm. I just don't want to do it right now. Aha! Oh, shit. You're not the guy that I needed to talk to. That's mean-spirited. Oh, give me my Obolites. Yeah, Nate had expressed interest. Nate had expressed interest in wanting to do stuff with retirement, but his contract kept him from being able to do it. So yeah, the fact that he saw what we were doing and said, "Holy shit!" Not holy shit. I don't want to put words in his mouth, but he saw what we were doing and expressed enough of an interest that he jumped into our group chat and was willing to, like, bat around ideas and good critical feedback is, you know, I probably don't have to tell you, extremely high praise from Nate. Kizzle, what's going on? I think, Fake Saint, that, I think that our API can handle crypto. I don't know how interested I am in fucking with it. Don't get me too terribly wrong. I'm pretty fucking aggressively anti-NFTs. But I'm pretty aggressively anti-NFTs. I feel fucking neither here nor there about crypto. I don't have any, but I don't feel about it as divisively as I did. As I do about, like, the whole NFT fucking thing, you know? I do have some pretty decent hang-ups about what it does to the fucking environment, but yeah, that's what I'm saying, Lauren. From a it's almost kind of like NFTs. From a technological standpoint, it doesn't bother me. But from a practical standpoint, I got hang-ups about it. So there's definitely a part of me that's like, from a know your audience standpoint, I'm pretty sure we could add that. And I have chosen not to. I don't know. I like the way I feel about crypto is like, if you shit, there we go. That's what I needed. If you offered me, damn, I fucked that up. It's too many. If you offered me, like, if my mother-in-law showed up and handed me, if my mother-in-law showed up and handed me food from, Chick-fil-A. I'd probably let out a long sigh to myself. But I'd still eat the fucking sandwich. And I feel like it's the same thing about, like, for me it's the same thing with for me it's the same thing with crypto. Where it's like, if somebody, whoops, oh nice. If somebody showed up and said, hey man, I want to give you some crypto, I'd take it. You know, like, if they implemented a trade and it went through and, like, it would actually be a thing to, like, give it, like, it would be effort to give it back, I'd probably take it. But I'd be like, oh, this is problematic and I don't want to encourage this to happen more. I think that's like the best. Yeah, that's the best. Yeah, like that's the best way I can sum it up. Is I don't feel as vitriolic about crypto as I do about NFTs, but it lives in the same neighborhood. It's not that different. It's different. It's like it's the same enough that we actively chose not to put it in. Last Friday off. I start my new job on Tuesday. Been laid off since February 10th. Damn, Kizzle, good for you. Yeah, if this audience had a memey crypto side to it, I feel like I probably would have known it long ago. And yeah, to be clear, I'm not like, oh, fake saying you fucking like that. That's not what I'm doing either. I just, I actually think it's important to be like, you know, I thought about it. I gave it due consideration, and I opted against it. CFL came into my office one day with free sandwiches. I ate the free sandwich. Yeah, like, you know, like, you know. I'm either what some people in the I'm either what some people in the activist communities call either a pragmatist or a just gigantic pussy. Like, I don't know what terminology they're batting around these days. But I feel like I fall into one of two categories where I can't remember what they call them. Do they call it, am I a pragmatist or am I just a gigantic fucking coward about conflict? Who's to say, you know? Who's to say? Didn't I have a gun I wanted to pick up? Sorry, backtracking and figuring out these, like, weird levels and stuff is rough. I did have a gun I wanted to pick up. It wasn't you, was it? No. That was a shitty gun I just walked over. No, it was in that one fucking place. No. It was in a room. It was in a long room that had a teleporter in it. It's that one. Yeah, no, fake thing. That's the thing that I'm trying to put out too, is that I don't want it to be one of those situations where, like, I wanted to make sure that you and everyone else for that matter knew that I acknowledge that you were just asking a question. And I wanted to make sure that nobody was just like, hey, does anyone know where the key to the pitchfork shed is? No, the pitchfork shed. Yeah, no, cryptos and NFT came up, and I just wanted to... do you have a lighter? I'm not saying that was gonna happen, but on the off chance that anyone was thinking about it, is like, oh, we can keep the pitchforks and the torches inside the shed. I will say that NFTs came to me and on on a handshake agreement offered me, what was it, 160? 130? It's a lot. They offered me 100, we'll say 150. Offered me like 150 grand to do an activation with them. And I turned them down because I knew a lot of you would walk the fuck out of my channel and never come back. And that was not worth 150 grand to me. The fuck is that? Well, that is way the tits over there. The fuck is that? Weird. I don't know. Maybe it just looks weird on paper. I think the difference is if you retreat from conflict, when you can, you're a pragmatist. If you retreat from conflict when others aren't available to retreat themselves, you are. That's fair. I don't like conflict for myself. How about this? All right, what was the big gun? What was the big gun that just marched out? Was it you? No. There's a big chonker in here. I can feel you. Oh, no, maybe there's not a big chonker. Maybe it's just this guy. Normally I wouldn't pop damage siphon this early, but there's so much health in this room, I want to try to turn it into permanent health. No, nope, don't want to go that way. Oh, you all came down here, huh? That's sweet. I didn't, oh God. I didn't think you'd all come hang out with me. Yeah, you'd be doing me a huge favor if you just lay down. All right. I feel like I got my money's worth out of these. I don't care about the obolites. I just don't want these guys to get anywhere near me. I mean, I care. I always care about the obolites. Not a bad little gun. Not a bad little gun. Hey, my VP just sent an email telling us to log off and start our weekend. Morning beer? Damn, that sounds fire. I feel like I could go for a Bloody Mary right now. I feel like I could always go for a Bloody Mary. Not a bad little room. Ooh, finisher. Well, I don't know what finisher is on the pile driver, but it sounds nifty. There's nothing new there. Oh. I think I'm gonna go tempt fate. We have to jump down in the blood hole, right? That's where we have to go here. Because I accidentally left that place early like a dipshit does. Yeah, we gotta jump down in the blood hole. Alright, so one here. I might have fabricating stuff that can be done too. If I'm gonna do it, I should do it before these fights. These fights are gonna be, for lack of a better term, fucking gnarly. Alright, so let's check in here real quick. I think we just blow up our integrity. Chat, you're up $33 today. This is the greatest goddamn idea I've ever had. Because technically Pretzel was Nate's. And we have not processed. So like the alerts have gone off and the purchases will happen. But we have not processed the $150 from today, the Rapid, Alicane, Rusty, and all the small ones Rusty did before that. We haven't actually processed because Rory champion-proofed the system. So now if someone like Champion or JJ or Glitch was to pop off for more money than we have in the account to purchase, it stores that command, sets off the alert, and it will not put it through until the adequate funds are transferred over. That way I don't go into whatever the fuck margins are. Sounds bad. I'll avenge you! Oh my god, right. First of all, Pylon Driver continues to be fucking amazing. I still don't know what Finisher does. Increases tether damage when hostiles are at low health. Holy shit. That's brutal. We will lean into that. Secondly, I'm really glad that I have the overload mechanic now. And thirdly, I need to figure out whether or not Grubhub is honoring these 1-cent junior bacon cheeseburgers.